film them from a TV show. So I called and canceled the guys down at Family Restaurant. I thought, well, it'd be nice to come over here and be with you. We'll get a chance to hear a good band here. Yeah, they're all warming up their instruments. This would be nice. It's nice to go out and just listen and not have to perform ourselves, you know? All these people used to play in their high schools and colleges. Let's look at the program here.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dave Weber. I have bronchitis for 2 months, so my voice will crack. I'm not contagious, so don't worry. My voice will go out several times during the concert, I'm sure, tonight. So thank goodness you're not here to hear me sing. It would be the last time anyway. Thank you so much for being here. This is our first concert at the Center for the 2019 year. We started this concert series last October with a Halloween concert. We have this one here. We have one in October. The date slips my mind. But we're having one called Trick or Treat this coming October. Have some really nice music planned for that. And then we're going to do our first community Christmas concert here called Home for the Holidays. So we hope you'll be able to come to those concerts. We'll advertise those quite a bit as well. Tonight's concert is entitled Every Song Has a Story. And every song we're playing has a story. Not necessarily every song has a story. I guess every song has a reason behind it. I remember talking to a composer once who wrote a fanfare for band, and somebody said, "What's the story behind it?" And he said, "Honestly, I was coming home from university. My wife called, so we're not doing anything tonight. You need to write a fanfare." And he said, "For what?" She said, "The refrigerator went out. We've got to buy a new refrigerator. You need to pay for it." he went home and wrote a fanfare. This is a composer named Jack Stamp, big-time American composer. So I guess everything does have somewhat of a story. First piece we're going to play is entitled Black Granite. Black Granite is about men and women who served in the Vietnam War. Black Granite depicts the wall, the Vietnam Wall, Memorial Wall, and it is a march, but it's dedicated to those people who went over there, did what they needed to do, but were kind of unsung heroes, so to speak. When they came back, the country was kind of divided on if they were doing the right things, and you know, some of them getting back into the American way of life was tough. So this is a really nice piece. It's a tribute piece. We hope you'll like it. It's called Black Granite.
Fantastic.
I'm so sorry. Did I tell you it's been 2 months? They have to hear it every week. Don't even get me started how much my wife's dealing with. The next piece we're going to play is entitled "As Summer Was Just Beginning." It's a tribute piece to James Dean, written by Larry Dane. James Dean was 24 when he was killed in an automobile accident, just really getting started in his career and really just getting started in life. And his tombstone, in Greek, on his tombstone is the inscription, "His summer was just beginning." And what that means is he died as summer was just beginning, is just his life. It's a metaphor for life, summer. And so just as his life was getting started, he was killed. So it's a really beautiful piece. We hope you'll like it. This is Larry Dane's "Summer Was Just Beginning."
Travels with the Stephensons here. 859-750-0000. Beautiful music. Florence Community Band.
Isn't that a beautiful piece?
Beautiful.
Next piece we're going to play is entitled Casey at the Bat. How many of you know about this story? Okay, so this is was written for Southern Kentucky come out in me.
It's all right.
This was written for narrator and orchestra initially. It's been transcribed for wind band. It's based on a poem by Ernest Thayer called Casey at the Bat. It tells the story of the mighty Casey and his most famous batting appearance in the ball game. We're really happy to have, I call him Butch Ham. He's a dear friend of mine. I've taught with Butch at Boone County. He left us, went to another school. He went to another school in the county at Ryle High School. He is I'm like his PR man. He was awarded the Ashland. I knew it was the Ashland Teacher of the Year award. Got to go to Washington, meet the president, President Obama at the time. Just a tremendous teacher, tremendous human being. He's going to be here this evening with us. He's going to do the narration for it. This is Casey at the Bat. Please welcome Mr. Butch Ham.
That day, with the score stood 4-2, with only 1 inning left to play. So when Cooney died at second and Burroughs did the same, a pall light fell upon the patrons of the game. A straggling few got up to go, leaving the rest with hope that springs eternal from the human breast. Well, they thought, what if only Casey could come and get a whack at that? Well, we put our money now on Casey at the Bat. But Flynn preceded Casey, and likewise so did Blake. And the former, he was a pudding, and the latter was a fake. So when they stricken multitude, a death-like silence fell, for there seemed no little chance that Casey would get to the back. But then Flynn, well, he got a signal, and the wondering of it all, much despised waiting while he tore the cover off the wall. And when the dust had settled and they saw what had occurred, well, there was Blinker safe and second, and Flynn Then from a glad multitude, the crowd went up with joy, abounding in the mountain top and in the dell. It struck a hillside mountain for Casey, mighty Casey, would be advancing to the bat. There was ease in Casey's manner as he stepped into his place. Well, there was pride in Casey's bearing as he smiled on Casey's face. And then, responding to the cheer, he lightly doffed his hat. Why, no stranger in the crowd could doubt 'twas Casey at the bat. 10,000 eyes were on him as he rubbed his hands in dirt. 5,000 tongues applauded as he wiped them on his shirt. And then, when the whispering pitcher ground the ball in his hip, defiance glanced from Casey's eyes as a sneer curled on his lip. And now the leather-covered sphere came hurtling through the air, and Casey, while watching it in a haunting gander there, close by the sturdy batsman, the hall came to his ear. And was not made my style, said Casey. Strike one, the umpire said. Oh, even the benches black with people, they went up in a muffled score, like the beat of the storm racing the stars. Kill him! Kill the umpire! Someone shouted from the street. And it's likely they would have killed him had Casey not raised his hand. And with a smile of noble charity, great Casey's visage showed. He stilled the rising torrent and he made the game go on. He signaled to the pitcher and once more the spirit flew. But Casey ignored the umpire. The umpire said, strike two! Fraud! Cried the maddening thousands, and echo answered, fraud! But one scornful look from Casey, and the audience was awed. They saw his face grew stern and cold, his jaw muscles straight, and they knew that Casey would not let that ball go by again. Sneer is gone from Casey's lip. His teeth are clenched in hate. He pounds the cruel vengeance, his back upon the plate. And now thou picture holds the ball, and now he lets it go. Tied down the air by the force of Casey's blow. Somewhere in this favored land, the sun is shining bright. The band is playing somewhere, and somewhere hearts are light. And somewhere men are laughing, and somewhere children shout. But there is no joy in Mudville. Mighty Casey has struck out.
tell you what that is after some of the winter weather we had. Polar vortex is a mass of extremely cold air that's supposed to stay at the top of the North Pole and the South Pole. Sometimes it creeps down, like we've had here the last few years. This piece is a depiction of a massive winter storm, basically inspired by a Ralph Waldo Emerson poem called The Snowstorm. We hope you'll enjoy this. It's very descriptive, called The Polar Vortex.
Amen. Fantastic. Florence Community Band. Right here in Florence, Kentucky. Travels with the Stephensons.
This has turned into a 2 halls cop drop concert. I have a clarinet player that keeps me on, well, she keeps reminding me of 2, and I said, well, you know, it says you can take, I just look at that as a suggestion. I think she begs to differ. Next piece we're going to play is actually 2 pieces within one. It's music from Carmina, Burana. Carmina Burana actually is a massive piece of music. It's actually 25 movements. You play the whole thing, it lasts about 35 minutes. We're not going to do it. It's written for orchestra, chorus. It's really, really awesome if you ever get a chance to go see it. The main piece from this is called O for 2 Notes. You've heard it. How many of you think you've heard it? You've all heard it. Trust me. It was written in the 13th century as a medieval Latin poem. It literally means, "O fate," and it is a complaint about the inescapable power of fate. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. This music's been used in movies. If you're my age, 60, you heard it in the Omen movie. You remember the original Omen movie? Anybody? You heard it there. It was scary. I found out that it was used in the movie Cheaper by the Dozen.
Oh my.
I kind of need to go back and check that out. It's been in Old Spice commercials. It's been in Adidas commercials. It's been in Applebee's commercials. Here's the coolest thing. It used to be the opening for every Ozzy Osbourne concert. How cool is that? So when you hear this, I associate it with the Omen movie, which would give it a bad connotation. This is anything but that. Actually, there's some religion behind this piece. The main story is not real religious, but this is a really, really awesome, powerful piece of music. It's not, even though good old Americans have taken it